Did you guys have anything else you wanted to do today, or do you want me to skip to the read?
I'm good.
No, I'm good. I mean, beside that, the only thing I was going to be doing is just trying to familiarize myself a bit more with this world.
No problem. It's much like our current world, but with some weird shit going on.
Mm-hmm.
I think that my campaign might be able to be summed up by that.
Yep.
Now, first, I'm going to put the text in the Google Hangouts that you guys will be reading, and I do mean you will be personally doing the dramatic
Hang out
readings.
our banners on the outward walls.
No,
Like,
it's a different one.
I have almost forgot the taste of fears.
Now, first off, before we get to the actual testing thing, you're going to be reading in Bobcat Studios. And
I like the out, brief candle. That's my favorite.
That's the one. Yeah, check your Google Hangouts. First off, though, I want to tell you a little bit about who's watching you, and then and there are other actors and stuff. And yes, you get the weird queasy, quickening buzz feeling and stuff when you get up to the building and like open the door, and then it kind of all hit you once because there's a bunch of them and stuff. Some of them know you guys and greet you by name. There are other C-listers and stuff that are testing for various parts. The people that are watching you test, there's the poor schlub who has to run the lights. There's a different schlub who has to run the camera because they record your tests. The interesting people, though, there are two of them. One is a thin, very intense looking black guy who's always doing this and like just, and he's like a whip. He's so coiled, and he's really, really young. He's introduced as the director, Menzies. The other lady who is watching the things is one of the producers. I don't know if you guys are familiar, but on a normal TV show, which you guys are apparently going to be shooting a pilot for a TV show, which may or may not come to anything. She is a Klingon. She has the forehead and all that shit, and you're not sure if it's costume or real, but it's really well done. Brown hair, brown eyes, somewhat stocky or sturdy build. She's wearing some sort of Klingon armor type stuff. Give me spot hidden rolls if you wish.
I think Pete's right. This is not the traditional.
No, she's one of the producers. She's watching.
Oh.
She's not in it. Although,
Crit.
Crit? Oh, okay. Right. Okay. Alex is thinking her armor probably isn't real. Joshua knows her armor isn't real, and basically she's not really a Klingon. She's dressed up really well as a Klingon for whatever reason.
I was so close to putting points into Klingon.
Wow. Well,
because my character used to have, because my character had Klingon. I was looking at the languages and I was thinking, what like Klingon? That would be an amusing language to take.
Fuck yes, you got to listen to your heart, sir.
Yeah, should have gone with it. Oh well.
Okay. Now, first off, you guys see the text that you'll be reading. It's not very long and stuff, but who would like to go first for their reading?
I will go first.
Very well. Give me the reading.
I will go first.
I was going to say I can't see the reading.
Oh.
It's in Google Chrome.
Is it right at the bottom under the sword trick test?
Yes, it's under the sword trick
it
test.
Looks like it's
I've got the out brief candle.
Yes, that one. By the way, Pete, for your sword trick, I recommend copy pasting it somewhere.
Yeah, I did.
Cool.
Good. Thank you for seeing me today on this prestigious day, the day you see your man.
Get on with it.
Out, brief candle. Life's but a walking shadow. A poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage, and then is heard no more. This is a tale told by an idiot full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. Thank you.
They discuss with each other quietly. Go ahead, Pete. Let's hear your reading.
Okay. Out, brief candle. Life's but a walking shadow, a poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage and then is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot, Alex, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing.
They seem less impressed with this, but now both of you give me acting roles.
Yeah.
I better get a crit after doing that.
I'll give you a plus 10% there on yours because you really got into it, Matt.
Actually, I think I might have made it with that 10%. Pretty sure.
Ooh.
Acting.
Oh, one off a crit.
I'm not kidding you.
Wow.
I've got a 66 in that.
And now both of you give me a talent roll.
Oh, yeah. Talent roll. No.
Oh, and by the way, Pete, if you succeed in the talent roll, you can get a check in and it can go up that way as well.
Yep. Nope.
Okay. Well, they're definitely interested. They hope your talent gets better, but now I need you guys because they know that they're going to have you in this because it's a and you guys appear to be able to act, so they're happy about that. So the director goes on to deal with other director stuff. The lady who actually has Klingon-like teeth, and it makes her more difficult to understand. She says, okay, I'm going to tell you about the characters of the show. They're Tandy, he's a robot, and his arms fall off occasionally. We've already cast Captain Faze Manley, and Davina, his aide-de-camp. She rolls her eyes. Now, the parts for you, now I need you guys to make luck rolls. Whoever gets the best luck roll gets what may be a better part or worse, depending on
That's been Pete then.
Holy crap.
I'm assuming that's a fumble, Matt.
I know exactly which part for him.
Actually, you know what? I have a 92 in luck. That's still a fumble, isn't it? 99.
Yeah.
You got 92 for luck? How the hell did you get 92?
I've been making a lot of luck rolls.
You've been playing a while.
Oh, plus I got like plus, was it 10 or 15 luck?
Oh, from
a meteor god.
It just sounds crazy when you say it like that. Okay, Matt, you get. Oh wait, no. First, Pete. I'll give him the good one. You are going to be playing Security Officer Zhao.
That's the good one.
Key Joy. Orphaned early in life and raised by Chinese parents. See, they wanted to have a Chinese guy do it, but the studio wouldn't pay for a Chinese actor. They wanted white people. And so they made a compromise. You're playing the Chinese part, but you're still a white guy. So you were now raised by Chinese people. Okay. You were indoctrinated into a special Asian fighting style, and you often kick ass with Japanese weapons. The writer does not.
Sorry, was it? I was Chinese family.
Correct.
But Japanese weapons.
Correct. Whoever wrote this piece of shit that you're going to be in doesn't seem to either know or care about any difference between the Japanese or Chinese cultures.
I don't feel so bad now that 99.
Oh no, we'll come to you in a second. Also,
it's a piece of shit. I'd rather not be in it.
Also, your weapons are spacey, like glow-in-the-dark nunchaku with sparkles and stuff like that. Your tagline is "Prepare for Chinese Fury."
Oh my god! Are you sure it's C-listers or not? Like,
oh no, this is C-lister shit. Your security uniform is a red shirt with brown pants, and let's see. You're apparently going to be the only competent security guy, as the rest are famous for their cowardly natures, relying on the captain to handle it before too many of them dramatically die. Now,
Mhm.
let's see. Hugo will be paying, or sorry, Alex will be playing pilot Lazi Gazil. He is a humanoid from the planet Wiki Patang Patang Oop. You have green skin, gills, and a strange blue wave that is where your hair would be, and a long octopus tentacle that grows out of your left shoulder, which usually just lays there unless somebody off camera controls it, and then it flails around like an angry baby, usually slapping people, including you, in the crotch, face, or knocking gear over.
Hey, I got the best one.
Your tagline is glub glub.
Oh, I can do that.
Okay, so
I will glub the shit out of that.
got it. Right, and let's see. Now I need. Okay, first we'll do Matt because I'm already on that one. In the film, I'm going to tell you more about filming the pilot in a second here. But Matt, could you give me an acting, talent, and memory roll? The memory is for remembering your lines.
Okay, acting.
Mhm.
Crit.
Wow.
Oh, glove. And then
What the fuck is going on with this?
Ooh.
Fumble, okay. You are no talent hack, but they think you're a fish.
And
Memory.
I've got memory.
Okay, cool. You remember your lines and shit. Now, from Security Officer Zhao Kijoy, Pete, pick 3 unusual Asian weapons.
3 unusual Asian weapons.
Mm-hmm.
So, what I can't even think what they're called. The one which is like the chain, which has got the pointy bit on the end of it and the ball on the other end of it.
Manky Ricky Gasari?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a Manky Ricky Gasari roll, please.
Okay.
Don't ask me how to fucking spell that, though.
What are we doing? We're doing that.
Learning, is it?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Nope.
Excellent. And pick another interesting Oriental weapon.
Crunch shot.
What'd you say?
That's a crunch shot.
Probably. Flailed weapons are dangerous as fuck.
Yes. They're the ones which got like you hold 2 hands handle, got like the curved blade there.
Baffle it.
Not sure which weapon you mean.
I can't remember what they're called.
Give me a roll in that unknown fucking curved bladed
I
weapon.
know what you're talking about. The one you got the handle and it's just a curved blade like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like a
like a half
scythe?
moon, like a half moon blade.
Okay,
But
sure.
It's on a hand.
Okay.
Handles.
Sure,
And
give me a roll on
like
that.
in front of your hand type thing.
Yeah, if you make it, you can look it up.
Google. Yeah, I won't bother.
Yes, I did
my
make it.
Good. He'll look it up. Pick one more weapon while Matt tries to figure out what the fuck you've just gotten to check in.
I think that's Chinese, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Pick me a Japanese weapon there, Pete.
Chinese.
Yeah, hang on a second.
They've got like nunchucks, tonfa, 3-sectional staff, blowguns, I'm sure. Whatever crazy shit you want.
How about war fan?
Great, that's perfect. They even have a flag of Japan on it just because they're like, fuck your Asian cultures. Okay.
Flag of China on it?
Well, it should be China, but you know, one is as good as the other.
Yeah.
You make it?
I critted that.
God damn. That's now your signature weapon. And then give me acting, talent, and memory rolls to see if you can act, have any talent, and can remember your lines. That is fucking hilarious. You are now carrying around 2 war fans and the weird half moon thing that nobody knows what it's called.
I think it's called Crescent Moon Knives.
There you go.
Acting, wasn't it? First?
Yep.
Nope.
Okay, can't act, but can definitely use the shit out of the weapon. How's your talent? Talent will overcome it.
Talent. Even worse.
Has no talent. And can he remember his lines?
I was going to say, I'll use my reroll on talent just to
Sure.
try and see if I can actually roll low. Nope. Closer, but not. And memory. Where's my memory skill? There it is.
You know what? I'll put the link in.
Yes, memory by under half.
Nice. So he remembers his lines, but he can't act or fucking or have talent. That works. They just make sure to stick you in a lot of fucking fighting scenes with some of the worst choreography ever. You are the only person who looks like they know what they're doing. It is awesome. Let's see. The other people in the cast and stuff. Actually, I'm going to go to the restroom real quick and then tell you about the other cast members. So, the sad thing is, I think due to your acting and shit, your fucking fish character is going to become a fan favorite.
So good with the acting.
The bad thing about the fish character is you get an extra couple hours on set every day for makeup.
I don't have to do that.
Okay. Sitting there half passed out in the fucking chair.
Yeah. Could someone intravenously drip more whiskey into Mr. Kinley?
I'm sure they're fucking giving you coffee instead. So good news for Pete. Alex has an extra couple hours every morning to sober up in the makeup chair. Can you hear me okay, Pete? Cool. All right. So a little bit about the rest of the cast. Menzie likes to yell at people. He especially likes to yell at Pete, who can't act. Let's see. Does anybody have linguistic skill? Well, everybody does. Give me linguistics rolls.
No, I doubt I've got that much in linguistics.
Yeah, but you've still got it. I just make a roll and see if it's worth looking up. Roll first. No? Okay. No problem. Yes, he also likes to scream at his luckless underlings and get triggered often. Let's see. The lady who is playing the role of Davina, the captain's aide de camp, is a lady named Barbara Kuritz. She is blonde-haired, blue-eyed, huge-breasted bombshell whose clothing always puts her moments away from wardrobe malfunction. She has a husky voice. She is obviously the show pole for a certain demographic, that being male. Mm-hmm. She's in her mid-20s. Pretty much, you guys can tell. Give me empathy rolls.
Empathy.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
She is not fucking wanting to be here, but does her best to do a good job anyway. Whenever she looks at the showrunner, she gives the micro expression of contempt, if you guys know what that means. She's pretty self-absorbed and stuff, though. So the guy playing the captain, where the fuck did I write him? God, I like to hide this shit on myself. Let's see, you know about the one producer. The captain of this ship that, if there's any justice in the world, would have flown into the sun, as Captain Faze Manley. He is the big chin, tough as nails, remarkable physique captain who will charge into any battle, whether it makes rational sense or even is warranted or not. With his twin six-shooter blasters, he bravely takes the galaxy and humps it into submission. Literally. This part is being played by a guy named Floyd P. Morrison. He has a chin you could crack walnuts on, intense blue eyes, dark blonde hair, and a bodybuilder physique. He's in his late 20s or early 30s. This guy is dumb as shit and vain. And give me psychology rolls.
Holy shit.
Wow. Pete, I can't see your results because I'm reading text and stuff.
Yeah, that's right. I hadn't rolled it yet. Nope.
Cool.
Trying to see what my score was.
I'm pretty sure I don't have much in it. Yeah, but I got it.
You got it? He has a fear of being alone, which really sucks because he has nothing to talk about other than himself. If he gets called too stupid too often, he goes into a sulk, goes off to his trailer, watches monkey videos, and then he goes looks for people to hang out around because he's afraid of being alone.
By monkey videos, do you mean monkey magic, or do you mean...
What the fuck is monkey magic?
You've never seen monkey magic?
You don't know what monkey magic is?
Oh my god.
No. I mean funny monkey videos, like monkey puts its fingers in its own butt, sniffs them, and then falls off a tree branch.
The thing that there was the false news going about Trump wanting to watching every morning.
Oh, doesn't it? You know, nothing would surprise me.
He wanted the Gorilla Channel or something, or the Monkey Channel.
Okay, I can see that. We all want that channel.
Matt, you'll have to introduce him to some monkey magic.
I will.
Right. Let's see. As far as the overriding plot, it's pretty bad. It's the ship is being pursued by an airship that's bigger and badder. They fly into a place. Aliens make both ships stop fighting, and then the captains have to duel for supremacy. And obviously, your captain wins, and the airship is destroyed or sent away or whatever. But while you guys are shooting this over the next, I'm going to tell you about what happens the whole time. It's not just like walk in and get it all shot within a day. It takes like a week to make this trailer and stuff. But there's so if you're wanting to do anything else other than go home and drink, which is usually what Alex wants to do, let me know. But I'm just going to tell you about various encounter things that happen during the show. Okay, during the shoot. The handy robot that the whole piece of shit is named after, its big thing is it looks like an R2-D2 unit with two arm things on it to keep Lucas from screaming about copyright infringement or something. And then every time during the show at some critical time, one or both of the arms will fall off. And then they go, handy, and then they get the arm back on it and continue on with their lives. But it's run by a little person inside of it. And on day one, he was complaining about not getting enough air. And so then they had one of the grips or whatever come over with a fucking drill and starts drilling. And you hear the little guy go, what's that noise? And it goes, ooh. And so they had to get a new little person. And when they're putting him in, he's like, is that blood? And the guy's like, it's oil. Work with it. And they stick him in. He's like, no. So, they had to replace him. And then also there's an older lady. Let me grab her description. This is separate scene. These are all just like little scenes and stuff. If you want to jump in and like beat up the midget or whatever, let me know. But I'm just assuming you guys are busy working and stuff like that. Let's see. Older lady, pointed nose, somewhat nasal voice with sharp dark eyes, dark brown hair, thin and angular, 50s or 60 years old. And she and the director thought they were screaming at each other in private. And the director goes, I said you must call me Menzie. And the lady goes, you're not even Zulu. You're from Mississippi. And then they get a lot quieter. And I need from you guys, you can do either one or both, listen or lip reading as the conversation gets a lot quieter.
So what? Sorry, lip reading or?
Or listen or both.
Listen first. Ooh. Not
Yeah,
fumble.
listen.
Fumble my lip reading. That's gonna be fun.
I
don't
want
make
you.
one
I want you
listen.
now. What? It's
I
the most.
told you I loved her. It was
My
lifting the
lip
back
reading.
seat for
Oops.
too long.
My lip reading. Nah, don't make either of them either. But I don't.
Either of them? Okay.
Nope. But I don't crit
Pardon?
fumble. I do not crit fumble.
Ah, okay. You guys aren't sure, but it appears to be a very intense, interesting conversation. And then the lady waggles her finger in the director's face and storms off. She appears to be dressed in like the really nice suit and stuff. You can give me appraisal rolls if you give a shit about that.
Yeah. Appraisal roll.
Yep. Make my appraisal roll.
Crit.
Oh, nice.
It's the equivalent of something you get on Savile Row type of deal, possibly even it is from Savile Row. It's definitely the high-end business suit, like super expensive. Like I can't believe you chose that over a car type suit. The director looks angry and flustered. But you can give me empathy rolls to figure out the kind of the emotions that were going on, other than just anger.
Bumble.
Bumble, it was a fucking foreplay for angry sex, Pete.
They are really getting into that, Alex. They are going to be rocking the caravan very shortly.
And Alex made his.
Yeah.
He was threatening her with something.
Feel like there's going to be a murder.
No.
What? No, not me.
And let's see, another thing that is going on is Davina, aka Barbara Kurtz. She when she's not shooting, she goes to her trailer to cry for whatever reason. And also give me spot hidden rolls for something different.
Basically, this is a bunch of really messed up individuals.
Yep.
Yeah.
No on the spot.
And Pete made his, he said?
Yes.
Nice. You see this. There, I've uncovered another picture for you.
Let's go across that way.
Tattoo. And it appears that it's on some of the staff guys, like the camera operator, boom mic, stuff like that.
For the viewers at home who cannot see the screen, it is on the just above the wrist, on the arm. It's like a circle with dots, 2 circles with dots in it, and like representing either like horns or wings.
Or McDonald's logo.
Or a McDonald's logo. Yeah, I don't think so.
I'm loving it.
But yeah, it's about there. It's about there on the circle there.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And let's see, is there anything else going on?
Yeah, so several of the crew have that.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Is it of occult stuff related?
Give me an occult roll at -30. Good luck with this.
It's not. It's nothing to do with the actual.
Just fail.
It's nothing. It's not to do with the actual company. Is it the
Bobcat? No,
yeah.
Their logo's like a bobcat or some shit.
I mean, the whole kind of actor thing is quite. It's quite secretive, isn't it? I mean, you're not meant to. So, as being that we are part of that, it's not something we recognise as like it's a industry symbol. Like gives them away as like potentially helpers or entourage of another actor or something.
No, take card for clever guesses, but no. And Quick question before I move on to next thing. Are you guys wanting to deal with any of those scenes or just carry on and keep your eyes open? Because other shit goes down, obviously, at some point.
Stop using that.
I don't really know what we would do to deal with those scenes as far as, I mean, I suppose we can go and comfort the crying girl in the trailer.
About the I might try and do some research on the tattoo.
Sure, you got a computer.
Demons.
You could give me a really amazingly good research roll because
As in
it's
library use or research? I can't remember. Was there a research skill or was it?
Yep.
No, there is no skill called research.
No?
It was something else. It was like library use / research.
Ah, there you go.
I knew there was.
Oh, and a computer use roll to cause the laptop to explode into messy pieces.
Yes.
Because they're all equipped with small explosive devices.
Yes, I've made my computer use.
Damn.
And I made my library use by over half.
Over half?
Research by over half. Yeah.
There's chatter on the internet. People don't know what it is, but it's not very common at all. And the main, not everybody who, like 90% of the people who have this are working in the industry, like, movies or music or something.
Behind the scenes, so it's not actors; it's all the people behind the scenes.
Right, but it's rare even for them, like less than 5% type deal.
Okay.
But people are speculating that it's like some sort of guild within the guild that does various things, and others are saying that's stupid and stuff.
Is it like a grifter's version of like the Stonecutters?
Could be, but no, they've seen it, but the people who have it are not talking.
Of course, it's secret. Shut up. Was The Simpsons?
Yes.
We can't tell you, Homer. It's a secret. Lenny, shut up.
Back from the old days when The Simpsons didn't suck.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, do you want to go try to comfort the girl? And by comfort, are you wanting to have sex with her?
No, just get plastered with her.
Pardon?
Get plastered with her.
She doesn't want to drink because she's got to work.
That's all right.
So Alex goes and he sits there and drinks, and she cries, and he ignores her and drinks more, and then he goes, "I've done my bit," and leaves.
It's true.
It's amazing. She give me an empathy roll, Pete, as you observe this. Alex is busy talking to his whiskey bottle about whatever the fuck he talks about. Oh my god.
Yep.
Yes?
Yep, make my empathy.
She's really hoping that he like talks to her and tries to make things better and all that shit. He has no interest whatsoever.
All right, so I will wander over and start chatting to her.
Well, quick question before you do it. Did you make your empathy under half, by the way?
No, I did not.
Okay. Did you make it by more than 20?
No. I made it by more than 10.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what? I'll go in, I'll listen to her for about 10 minutes, and I'll be like, oh, I've got to go now, thanks. And then I'm going to go to the other guy's trailer and watch monkey videos with him.
Okay.
This is much better.
It really is. It really is. Fortunately for her, Pete is there to, fucking care or whatever. Yeah. Oh, by the way, the producer, she's good people. She's actually really solid at her job, and she does talk to other people in Klingon who work for her directly because apparently they all speak it.
I will attempt to work out what they're saying and speak it. Pick it up.
Go for it.
You can get it back.
Yeah, you can even have. You can have.
Oh,
Oh, did you fumble?
Yeah, I've got to look at
We
that
must
calculation.
kill all
That'll
of
be a,
them.
I'm pretty sure that'll be a fumble. That calculation doesn't look right. For 15, I'm pretty sure that will be
Oh
a
yeah, that's
fumble.
definitely because all you gotta do
Yeah, that'll be a
fumble
fumble.
range
Yeah.
is
All right.
yeah. So
I made a mistake in the calculations on that one.
no worries. Yeah, they're saying that they definitely have to kill everybody before they fucking finish filming this piece of shit because they're embarrassed by it and real warriors don't do this.
Alex,
Yeah.
Alex, I think I know what's going on with the symbol. It's some cult. They're going to be murdering all. They're cutting in on the Highlander gig. They want to murder all the C-grade actors and try and get the talent themselves.
We better kill them first.
Just as a quick note, the guys who have the symbol, not the Klingons, different dudes.
Oh,
But-
okay. All right. So the Klingons are a different guild to the guys with the symbol, and they're rival factions.
There you go.
God.
Yep. As it gets more
Let's
convoluted.
just go get some popcorn, sit back and watch them just fucking kill each other.
Yeah. But
Right.
with Barbara, yeah, I'll just ask her, what was her previous gig, and just try and draw her out a bit.
No problem. Would you like to use psychology, psychoanalysis, fast talk? What kind of skill do you want to use to just chat with her and get her to open up to you?
I'm going to empathize with her, and I don't have psychology or anything like that from memory. Nope. Sorry, I'm just scanning the character sheet because I can't remember where the skills are as to what the sort of talky skills are. Sorry?
I said, what's the symbology behind this? I love that.
I just can't remember what the talky skills were, if I had any of them. I don't think there's a fast. Oh yeah, there is a fast talk. Yeah, I'll try fast talk as well.
Go for it. Yes, to get her to open up to you.
New on the fast talk.
She's wanting something, but she wants Alex to do it for some reason.
What?
You're not sure what the fuck is wrong with her. You think she may be broken inside.
I completely forgot I had that skill. All right.
Which one's this again? The one that's crying?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Why do I always get the crazy ones?
I don't know.
So, do we have our own trailers, or are we sharing trailers because we're lower on the rung?
You guys both are in the same trailer, but fortunately, you have the entire trailer because Alex has discovered that drinking and watching monkey videos is twice as much fun as just drinking and listening to some bitch cry.
As the filming goes on, because I'm assuming it's over a couple of days,
Oh yeah.
I'm going to get a violin.
Sure, go for it. Give me 3 violin rolls as you screech out your shit.
Nope. Yes. Oh, that's a crit.
Wow.
And no.
Cool. Give me a new fast talk roll because when you crit, the Barbara lady comes back to see if she could talk to you if you are, being a better.
Yes, I do.
Oh my
make
God.
Roll that time.
She opens up to you. She's being blackmailed to do this.
She seemed to be, well, much better than the rest of us.
Well, anyway, it's.
And I'm trying to boost her.
Oh right, yes. She thanks you for that and heaves her bosom for a few times and flutters her tear-streaked eyelashes at you. Apparently, Menzie is blackmailing her. She says, "I was young. I needed the money."
So he's got some film,
Yes.
pictures or something holding over you, is he?
Yes, and as far as I know, the copy is in his mansion, and I need a big, strong man to get it back for me. He says,
Awesome.
will you do it? She says, taking your hand and holding it pretty much. She's motorboating your hand. Will you help me? She says, turning up the sex drive to an unbelievable level.
I will certainly look into it.
Oh, thank you. She does a hug, which, yeah, there's more promised here than the guy playing the character gives a shit about. I'm sure the character's very excited, but you less so.
No, it was more me. My character sheet's over on the right there, so I'm looking at it to remind myself, did I actually have any skill in things like security systems and stuff like that?
Well, seduction would be good too, yes.
Yes, or seduction even. Yes, that's right.
Which Alex does actually have.
Luck of the Irish.
That's it.
I will talk to Alex. I'll let Alex know what the down is.
All right. You guys are alone in your trailer between scenes. It shows Alex dressed as the big fish dude with the wave on his head and a fucking octopus tentacle hanging down.
Right, break into the director's house. Sounds like a plan. Let's do it.
Well, one way we could is, I don't know, is this guy, you know more about him? Would he be someone who might throw like a barbecue or something and have the crew around as a rap party?
And all does is say a rap party, don't he?
Yeah, over at his mansion.
Need to do it before or after that?
As far as a rap party goes, you think that from what you learned of the director over the last few days, his version of a rap party would be executing all of you. That would be his best party ever.
I was
He is
thinking
not
if
a friendly person. Not even a little bit.
Because that would have been a good way in.
You're thinking if he gets hit by a truck, the world would be a little better place.
Okay.
And you know somebody who would drive that truck for you.
Even, yes.
So, do you have any knowledge, any skill whatsoever in opening up things such as safes?
No.
Neither do I.
Yay! Guys. Right.
Awesome.
So,
we can look for other things.
Hence why I wasn't particularly optimistic when she said about it, where it was. Okay, oh well. Because that's my only concern. That if it, I mean, he might just have it in a drawer in his desk. Or if it's a video, he might just still have it, the CD or the DVD sitting in the player.
It wasn't stuck in the machine still. Oh, fuck. I masturbate to this every night before I go to bed.
Just to remind myself what blackmail I've got over her.
Or we seduce him, get him into some risky situations, take pictures of him and then blackmail him to get us the blackmail pictures.
Yeah.
Oh.
If you think you could seduce him with that tentacle.
By the way, Pete, take a card. I forgot to mention, she does make you promise, whether you're sincere or not to watch the tape because she finds it embarrassing and shit.
Okay. She visits a tape, does she?
We are watching that shit. We are not. Of course we are. Could be anything on there. Probably not her. She's just manipulating us to get some bloody other information that she wants. I don't trust her. I don't trust anyone. But I'm up for breaking into somewhere.
I mean, we could certainly check it out and see if there's an indication, see if it is somewhere we can get to, as opposed to in a safe, in which case we're screwed.
We can use our acting skills to get in through the front door. We can go in as I don't know, boiler repairman. Something's got to go. Let's block his pipes, and then go in as plumbers. Yeah, I like that idea.
Okay. How famous do you think you are?
Not C-listed.
you any good at disguise?
Ooh. I believe Alex. I know Alex was at one point. Is he still is? Yes, I'm pretty good.
All right,
I'm
I'm just
pretty
thinking
good.
because there is the chance that the staff would say, "Hang on a minute, aren't you?"
Imagine if your A-listers trying this shit. Bruce Willis, you need to fucking operate on my sewer pipes? That's odd.
It's been a bad
Things we do for hobbies.
Oh, look, Jackie Chan and Bruce Willis showed up to work on our sewer system, honey. That's nice. Things that PCs and other games never have to worry about happening.
Yes. All right.
So after the day of shooting, you've still got a couple more days working on this. There's a lot of staring at like a blank green screen that's supposed to be the ship monitor and shit, and then talking about different shit. But so anyway, the shooting is done for the day. It's for a fact, based on what he's been doing before, the director, he's working a long ass day. He is not going to be home for hours still if he leaves, because he's got to run the dailies and shit like that. And they're
Go
trying
through
to
with the producer.
they're trying to edit and flip all this stuff as quick as possible because they have a very limited budget for what's it called? It's the right. It's the first one that could lead to a season if it's picked up by a studio or something.
Oh god, I thought it was a movie. It's a fucking
No.
series.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a series. Yeah, it's a pilot for a series.
Pilot. There you go. Yeah. So they're trying to flip the pilot really quick. So you guys know that you'll have at least 3-4 hours before he gets home, depending on his workday, unless he decides to take an early night or whatever.
Okay.
And you've gotten your makeup off, which takes a lot less time than getting that shit on.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you guys want to do?
We could at least go and surveil.
Yeah, go check it out, the place, and usually get an idea of what we're up against.
Not yet. You're hoping to find out. Otherwise, you just cruise around and look for a house that you hope is his.
Find out where he lives and then go and have a look outside to check on like if he's got security or.
How would you like to find out where he lives?
Google.
Get his business card.
Sure. Give me a research roll at -20 because they don't want people to find them. But the information, I'm sure, is out there.
Otherwise, we find the people that sell the star maps about where directors and stars and
Take
that
a
live.
card. That's clever.
Mm-hmm. That's a good one.
And do it that way.
Mm-hmm. I like it.
Yeah,
I'll just take a research.
Make a research roll for the -20.
Okay, give me. No, would you made it full?
No.
Okay, Hugo, Alex, you want to give it a shot?
Research.
Yeah, at full because he came up with the idea of the map.
So computer research. So yeah, I can give.
Yeah, you go talk to people about getting a map of the
I was going to say I'm going to give you a +5 card.
I think I still. Oh, actually, I don't know. I don't do a lot of researching, so I don't know if I've ever leveled it up.
No, usually you just go and like drink.
Library
use /research, and you got +5 because Pete played it on you, I guess.
Yeah.
60.
The assistant card. I've still got to discard one anyway. I'll get rid of that.
Like 4.
You guys are having trouble. Apparently, he's not a famous director at all. You do find out where some other stars live and shit. And you go execute them while they're there.
How well do you trust the driver?
I hardly know.
Translation completely. Yeah, she seems to know the city pretty well.
Oh, hold
exactly.
On.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking.
Call up Elliot.
No.
You're bound to know. just be like, oh yeah, he asked us to pop round and just have a word about the filming or something. We don't know where he lives.
He says that and then looks at you expectantly as he refuses.
Oh, right. Sorry, I
to
thought
touch
you were
demon
doing that,
voices.
Alex.
Oh
No,
my
I
God!
I can't.
All right, I will call Elliot then.
Right. Give me a fast talk roll to see if he believes that you're not going to go over there to kill him, because he's begging for you not to kill him because they're still
Yeah,
shooting
make it by over half.
Oh, okay. He tells you where he lives then, but then he
Thank
makes
you.
you promise to not let Alex kill him.
Damn it! He saw through our plan.
I'm sure Alex will not attempt to kill him.
No,
Because
you
he's
got to
part-
do better than that, booby. Better than that.
He's part of the studio.
It doesn't matter. Alex is off the rails. Did you see what he was wearing?
When?
Oh my God, it's gotten worse. You got to keep him away from him. Come on, come on, Boychuk, be a mensch. Promise for me.
I promise that Alex will not kill him at this stage.
No, I can't. At this, I heard that. More yelling, screaming, and crying goes on from Elliot, and eventually you manage to get off the call. It was a half an hour to get this information, but now you know where the guy lives. Unfortunately, you have no transportation.
Mm-hmm.
Because you didn't take your fucking car because you're just going to push it off the cliff. You may as well just go push them off and make a fucking pile of your fucking vehicles.
Sounds good to me.
All right. So now that we know where he lives, we can.
Do you want the car to take you back to your place of residence, or?
So how do we want to get to his place? Alex?
Horse-drawn carriage.
I think it'll be a bit too obvious.
Well, if we're only going on, we could just take a taxi, right? I mean, at least that will be more inconspicuous than turning up.
Yeah, and just get dropped off nearby.
Yeah.
Cut to, you guys get a taxi, you charge it in your cards, great. Your cards, by the way those work is if it's under like $1,000 or $2,000, then and it's not for anything like completely stupid, the studio covers it. So, cut to modest mansion. The lawns here are pretty big. It's kind of the same thing as yours. He has neighbors on either on the same side of the street. He has a neighbor on the left, neighbor on the right. Opposite side of the street, it goes into a very steep slope that eventually, like if you were to ski down it or something somehow, then you'd be into somebody else's backyards. Okay. Give me spot hidden rolls.
By a lot.
Pretty cool.
What is even better? Yeah.
Okay,
Eyes.
you guys notice that there's like extra newspapers at the home on the left.
They've gone away. We got a surveillance spot. And a new house.
And probably an easier way in because the fences on the side are going to be easier than the fence at the front.
That too.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Also, all three properties are walled. Okay. At Menzies' property, he has dogs.
Ooh, shit.
You're guessing 2, maybe more. And there also appear to be other people there who could loosely be described as homies. Give me. Oh wait, you guys made excellent spot hiddens, right? Yes, entourage. These guys, they're all black, and they seem to be trying to play like they're gangsters, but you guys are thinking from things you're seeing, like the baby seat in that car over there, the guy trying to put his pistol into his sweats and then having it fall out, and everybody laughing, and stuff like that. It seems like they're more playing at being badasses. They no, these are normal humans that are like, yeah, we know somebody famous, we're hanging out at his house and doing shit, and they're wearing gold chains and trying to be street, and do either streetwise rolls.
Streetwise.
No.
Yes.
Although Alex thinks they may be straight, you're thinking on the real streets, these guys would be victims. Okay, these guys are not straight. They don't seem to know. Yeah, they're inept at best. One of them looked like he was like looking down his own pistol barrel and saying, "I think it's loaded," that kind of shit.
They're pretend wannabe gangsters.
Yeah.
Alex.
Oh, sorry. He's got 6 dogs on his property that run around. 6. Yeah. They appear to just be running around and barking at random. Nobody pays them any attention. But yeah, these look like we enjoy biting people type dogs.
One potential way we could get in. We could call up the police and say that we've seen some of the devils there on the property. And when the police turn up and deal with these so-called gangsters, we just come in with the police.
That's not a bad idea. I personally had an idea.
As extra cops or something, and we're searching the place.
Or
it's pretty high risk, pretty ballsy there, dressing as cops.
Or we buy a shitload of Rohypnol. Buy a massive keg, pour a load of Rohypnol in there, send it there with a note saying, "Go homies, have some beer courtesy of me." They all get pissed up and get knocked out. And we send more Rohypnol in juicy steaks with a note going, "Yo, my dog homies, enjoy these steaks on me." The dogs eat the steaks and they're knocked out as well. Everyone's knocked out.
How separated are the gangsters from the dogs?
The gangsters are making sure to keep within a small fenced, like a wire fence area, and are clearly scared of the dogs who just run around the property like idiots.
So it depends on how well trained you think his dogs are.
You see one of the dogs trying biting the other, and then they get into a small fight, and he's like, maybe not that well trained.
Because if they were well trained, they wouldn't take meat thrown over the fence. But these dogs look like they're amateur guard dogs.
You're thinking this whole scene is very...
I was going to say, this whole scene's amateur hour.
It could literally be a put-on performance just for us.
We could turn up just like even pizza delivery or something.
Yeah, I don't know how that would actually gain us access into the house, but as far as
they're not going to come in to the gate to collect the pizza. They'd probably buzz us in.
Possibly.
You'd be in the property, but you wouldn't be in the house. They're pretty much looks like they're getting ready to do a barbecue outside.
Oh, really? So a keg of beer would go down really nicely, right?
Yeah. Just how do you get the Rohypnol into? Where do you get the Rohypnol from, and how do you get it into the keg?
Don't you worry about the Rohypnol. Let me worry about the Rohypnol.
If he pulled out a whole lot of Rohypnol that he had written on his character sheet, I'd give him a fucking refill. He's like, I got it here. I take it every night. I like to drive myself stupid.
No, but I'm thinking, no, actually, you know what? Elliot would not let us. He would not put us in contact with people that will sell it.
Well, if you got enough streetwise, I'm sure you could get a hold of Rohypnol.
Okay.
I mean, yeah,
Let me
you're
see
in
if I can-
Hollywood.
Let me see if I can hit up my homies.
Yeah, you've been here a bit.
You know, I am an